Hotep Senuela Senuti Itiran Ishakandugu Kemet. Going to You Love Me Fro. Now, the title of this video is Millionaire Garfield, an example of the conscious scamming community. I'm just going to add the invite link. I just live streamed a couple of minutes ago, and I just noticed that I did not move to the part that was of interest. So it's a bit difficult to listen to that dude for too long. So first, I'm going to play the dude claiming that he was once a millionaire, and then we're going to deal with some scamming accusation. Oh, what happened there? Never mind. Just have to do this. There it is. So let's listen up. So I've shared the link in the chat. That's the title. Brother Garfield responds to scamming allegations against him, and this channel is, as you, I did not share the right one. The link is correct, but there it is. So you can see that this is from, was it not? I'm trying to enlarge it, but for strange reason it does not. That's from Doug in the Diamond's channel. He has 239,000 subscribers. That's a very large platform. Don't even know. Okay, now I can. See? Dougie Diamonds TV. 239 subscribers. So, this timestamp where you can hear the dude claiming that he was once a millionaire, that's minute 9 and second 23. Let's listen up.
But this was like 14, 15 years ago. So he cleaned my credit. My sister had passed. And I said, you know what? Before I spend all this money, she left me like a couple million. So, and literally.
You said somebody left you a couple of $1 million?
Yeah, my sister when she died.
Oh,
so
you know we cousins. You know we cousins, right?
All the time.
Go ahead, go.
So when she died, I said, before I squander all this damn money, let me clean my credit. And
so that's for the record. It's not an allegation, it's a fact. That's what he claimed. And it's amazing that we have a dude who was once a millionaire and who obviously, even if he really had a couple of millions, he obviously doesn't have it. So he lost it somehow, some way. If he had it, I don't believe he had it anyway. And he's talking about economy. He's talking about being literate economically. How are we going to listen to a dude who lost millions of dollars? He doesn't speak like somebody who has millions. He doesn't move like somebody who has millions. He doesn't act, he doesn't behave like somebody who has millions. But anyway, now I'm going to skip and go to 1 hour and 1 minute.
I'm going to bring the screen on live. Hold on. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. All right, so you can see his email. This is the email right here. So y'all can read this really quick. Garfield, do you want to read it aloud while they're looking at it? Or maybe I'll read it aloud. I don't feel like doing all this goddamn reading and shit. I got books to read later on.
Hold on. Which email is this? Is this
This
the
is
one
the
that says Dear Brother
Dear
Garfield?
Brother Garfield. I hope this email finds you well. On 6/1/2017, I signed the contract. Please see
Contract with
attachment.
Daggers with. All right, let me read it.
Okay.
I hope this email finds you well. 6/1/2000. I signed a contract with Solutionomics/Dagger Squad for the Student Loan Elimination Program to eliminate student debt. I found out later in December that this program didn't work for me and other participants of the program. In your contract, under description of service, it clearly states our program is fully refundable upon incomplete service of non-removal of the student loan debt after 120 days. After the payment has been secured and collected, as stated before, this didn't work for me and others. I was told back in December from Brother Travis, okay, that he was working on getting my refund. And let me read that again. I've stated before, this didn't work for me and others. I was told back in December from Brother Travis that he was working on getting my refund. As stated, I'm hearing this December and it's now March 5th. Sometimes I've had to send him the same text. This is sending to Travis, not Garfield. Send the same text message more than once for him to even send me a reply. Oftentimes I won't get a reply until days later. Every time I talk to him about my refund, referring to Travis, there's something new story about him working on it or something else. I have the text messages to prove that I'm not lying. I don't like to feel like I'm getting scammed or getting the runaround. The last time I talked to you about this, you told me I have a contact with him. Your videos that you posted, Sonetta said that this program was on the Dagger Squad as a collective unit. I'm big on customer service, and for what I've gathered for the past couple of months, the customer service that I've received from y'all been terrible. It's your Dagger Squad and whomever to update the customers and what's going on, especially when someone has dropped 1,500. I honestly feel scammed. I won't go on YouTube and call people out a lot. This is why us black people get such a bad name when it comes to doing business with one another. Please find out what's going on. Bear in mind, he's writing me to ask me what's going on with Travis and this program. Please find out what's going on with my refund. I've heard every excuse in the book since December. And like I said before, I have the text messages to prove that I'm not lying. I have attached my contract that was submitted to you on 6/1/2017. I also have the receipt that you sent me as well. In less than 3 months, it'll be almost a year that I entered this program. I hope you respond to my email. In the past, when it comes to a complaint, you all don't respond, but when it's an email, you can't make money off a customer. Y'all respond back quickly. Please make sure you do the people right. Peace and love. If you want to talk, I have every
Leave his number. Yeah.
email.
Yeah. Leave his
all
number
right,
out.
cool.
Okay.
Now, if you listen to the email, he said, as I was told back in December by Brother Travis, that he was working on getting my refund because the student loan program is not my program. But check this out, though. Brother Travis has sent me money to send back to this brother.
Okay.
I've stalled him, this guy.
Okay.
This is why I'm like, why is he even in the chat? Travis sends me money, what he has, and he's repaying the guy. He said, this is all I have, G. I said, whatever you send me, I'm going to send to him. He sent me $50, I'm going to send to the guy. Simple as that.
So you
as you see in the email, he heard from Travis he's going to get a full refund, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking me to intervene, Brother Travis, that he is working on getting my refund. This I was told back in December from Brother Travis that he was working on getting my refund. Now, the question is, did he get any money from Travis? Yes, because Travis sent the money to me and I sent it to him. He said a $50 here, a $50 here, because I'm on Travis for him. So at the end of the day, how am I guilty or scamming? How is Garfield involved in this when this is not Garfield's program because he got contacted with Travis and has been dealing with Travis for over a year? You see, this is what the problem is. I'm fighting for you. I'm on the phone getting Travis to send me the money to send to you, whatever he has, and now you want to put me on blast. Look at this.
So you're saying that you have nothing to do with this?
Look at the contract.
Okay.
Look at the contract. It doesn't even have my company name. It does say Slide Dagger Squad, but anybody who signs up for this program deals with Travis directly. I'm not involved with the plan. I'm not involved at all.
All right, but
nothing to do with the student loan program. But now, because I advertise it, go back to my analogy with Charlemagne. I said, yo, I'm gonna make sure you get your money back.
So you are doing. So what you're saying is that you're doing referrals for this, but
okay, my man.
Okay. So and then the dude. So and what you're saying and what you see, did dude get beat?
No. But hold on a second. You guys see clearly in the text message, it clearly says, I have spoken to Brother Travis and that he was working on getting my refund. He clearly says it in the email. He clearly says it in the email.
So
it clearly says it.
All right. So
if Travis sends me money, I send it to him.
So did Travis send you money?
I send it to him.
Did Travis send you the money?
I can't. Yes, he did.
And was it?
I said, bro, you got it. He didn't send me all the money. He sent me like $50 here, $50 here to try to make it. He's doing what he's doing. He's not running away.
Okay.
I'm like,
you asking? Hold on one second, Garfield. He's asking me to post a contract, but your name is in the contract, if I'm not mistaken. So
let's take a look at the contract.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the contract.
Okay, yeah. So I can put the contract up there. I got the contract. All right. So let me do that. I'm gonna put that on live on the screen.
But you have the guy's name there, so you can't even. He might not even.
No, his name is the contract that I'm looking at.
No, by the way, this is not a contract.
The client agreement. All right. So yeah.
But look through the whole thing. Look through the whole thing, and you tell me if that's a contract.
It says it's an agreement.
But look at it. Read it before you post it up. That's not a contract. Yes, I am involved, my brother. I'm not. Nobody's denying that.
Okay, now this is the issue that I'm seeing with this paperwork, Garfield. It says Solutionomics Inc.
No. Don't say the guy's name. Don't say his company. You could say Dagger Squad.
Oh well, shit. Well, it says both, but we have to if he's on.
You have to pay attention to what you just heard. He's like, okay, go ahead, read the thing. And he's like, oh no, don't say the guy's name, And he says you can say Dagger Squad. Interesting. Let's continue.
On blast. We gotta say that company.
No, we're not putting his company out there.
But his
all right, so we don't have permit unless no, you could say whatever you want to say. It's your show.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because I ain't saying his name. I'm just saying his company, and it's saying his company and your company. So my thing is, if it says Dagger Squad Inc. / his company / Dagger Squad Inc. How are you not responsible for this? Explain that, because I'm confused now.
And besides, he claimed it's not a contract. It's an agreement, but it's not a contract. But it's okay. Let's continue.
All right. Now, I don't have a contract with the client. I don't have a contract. I haven't signed any contract to do business with this gentleman. There's no contract. But what I'm saying to you is, and by the way, when these contracts get, oh boy, this is a whole other story. But anyway, the fact of the matter is, if the contract, hold on, I'm going to look at the other email that he sent you, because that email that you're talking about, hold on, I'm not seeing that email. Hold on, let me download it.
It's the attachment, yes.
Okay, but I don't see a contract though.
Well, I'm looking at an agreement.
You're looking at what an agreement looks like, but I don't see any contract signed or anything.
Well, this is not the signed contract. This has his name and everything in there. Yeah, this is not the signed contract. And even in the previous thing that I did read out loud on the screen, I already said the name of his company. So they already know about that. You read it out loud, damn. You read the Solutionomics out loud, remember?
Hey, listen, man. At the end of the day, he was dealing with Travis the whole time, and I don't provide the service. I'm just a referral guy.
Okay, but now
and hold on a second. But I still have a responsibility, although I'm not the one who it went to. You understand what I'm saying? It is not my company per se, but I still feel a little responsible to make sure. So when he reached out to me, I reached out to Travis.
But
I did exactly what he asked me.
But do you understand where this guy might think you have something to do with it, because your name is on the paperwork? Your company name is on the paperwork. So for example, listen, Garfield.
You know what the joke is?
What's the joke?
You know what the joke is? I have all the text messages he sent to Travis and what Travis sent back to him. I'm not even involved in this at all, bro. I'm
But
not involved in this at all.
but
What happened is Travis. Let me tell you something about Travis. Travis is saying he's gonna pay the guy back. I'm taking him at his word.
okay.
I'm taking him at his word. He sent me this money. I sent it to the dude. I sent it because I said, listen, man, you got to get this dude his money, man. So
So
he sent it to me
so do
because
you
he's not responding. He's not responding to the guy.
do you feel like
So if he's not,
do you feel
mm,
like do you feel like Travis owes him the money?
hell yeah.
Okay. Now, this is what I want you to understand. If something says Joe Schmo TV / Doggy Diamonds TV, you do know that we're both responsible for that, right? Joe Schmo and Doggy Diamonds. You do know that, right?
Yeah, if we have a signed contract.
But so you should get a Travis for using your name then. If you didn't know he was using
So
your
no,
name.
no, I'm not. Listen, this is already done, and I feel some sort of responsibility. And if Travis is saying he's gonna pay him back, and he's sending his $50 here, $50 there, I'm a roll with what Travis is doing. He's paying him back.
All I'm
I
saying
can't do nothing about that.
no, all I'm saying to you
He
is
said
that
he's paying him back.
no, I
If
understand that.
Travis is paying,
All I'm saying to you, no,
if the
listen,
dude
all I'm
is
saying to
willing to
you,
pay him back,
no,
how is it a scammer?
bec-
How is the person a scammer? He sent me money to pay the dude back, and I have done that every
because
time he sent it to me.
you know why, Garfield? Because when somebody give me $1,500, I don't want $50. I want all my cash. I want my chips with dip. That's why. So what I'm saying to you is that what I'm saying to you is that you could understand why people would be angry with you. Right or wrong. Can you
Listen,
understand it now?
now, listen to me carefully.
Go ahead.
Listen to me carefully. I spoke to Travis. Travis sent me money, and whatever he sends to me, I pass it right on to the dude, and that's it. Travis is paying him back. So if Travis never sent any money at all, I would agree with the dude and say, you know what, me and you just got to work something out right here. Period. But if Travis is paying him back, what is the argument?
No, because he ain't paying them back. He piecing them off. Garfield, you know in the street
Yeah,
you can't piece
yes,
nobody off.
he is piecing him off. Yes, he is, but he's paying him back.
Nah, that don't work
He
like
is
that.
paying.
This ain't
So
no.
you're saying that if he takes 15 weeks to pay him $50 a week, that's wrong?
But so when the last time he gave him bread?
Or $100?
$100 out of
Um,
1,500? 1,500? You know people get
well,
shot for shit like that, right?
hey, at the end of the day, if Travis sent me money, the last time I gave this guy funds was today is what? Today's Sunday
Uh-huh.
on Friday.
Or you just gave him money Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travis sent it to me. I got a money order and I put it right in his account. Listen, family. Travis is gonna pay him back. Travis is gonna pay him back. Period. Period. There's no doubt in my mind. Travis is not a bad guy.
So
if he says he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
all right. So can you, for future references, don't you think you should take your name off the paperwork?
Actually, you see, that's what I was gonna say. Whatever. I didn't even know my what you call it, because I'm not the one doing all of that stuff. But I'll say this to the brother though. I'll say this to Mr. Anglin, is that no, the reason why I'm in Raw, because the client reached out to me. When all else fails, they got to come back to the guy who they heard it from. So if they come to me, I'm the one that introduced them to Travis. So he has to come to me and say, yo, this dude, I don't know what's going on. It ain't work. I didn't even ask him to send me a report or nothing. I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to ask Travis to send the money. Boom. Travis sent $50. He sent another $50. And then he's going to do what he's going to do every week. He's doing what he got to do. So I said, you got to send the dude something.
Yeah, but
you ain't going to go like that.
But you.
Because at the end of the day, though, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
If Travis don't spend nothing, I have to do it. I have to replace the fund.
But you know that that's foul for somebody to get 1,500 in one whop and motherfucker give them $50 on some susu shit. You know that's fucked up, right? You know that's
He
fucked up.
sells some susu shit.
You know that's
You see,
fucked
at the
up.
end of the day, at the end of the day, brother, if Travis, listen, bro, if he never responded to me and never sent no money, then I would have to do what I got to do. But at the end of the day, he said, Garfield, don't do nothing. I got this. All right. He said, I'm going to do a little something, something, then I'm going to make a little lump payment. I'm going with what he's saying.
Nah,
But again, if he scammed him and ran off and didn't respond to my phone calls or say, sending him money, then you can say, hey, he's scamming.
nah, but Garfield, we gotta keep it 1,000, man. That is, if listen, Garfield, where you from? You from the Bronx? Or you from Jamaica? But where was you raised at besides Jamaica?
No.
You
That's
from
funny.
you from Brooklyn?
I'm in the Bronx.
But you
Bronx,
you
South
lived in
Central.
Brooklyn, right? You lived in Brooklyn?
No, I used to have my office in Brooklyn.
All right, now look, if I give somebody $1,500 and they give me back $50, first of all, I'm gonna look at the $50. I might take that same $50 and clunk them over their head. You know, Garfield, you can't piece people off when they give you all that bread, man. You know that. So I think the right thing, this is where you got jammed up. I don't know if you understanding this. I think you do. You're very, very intelligent. But this is where you got jammed up.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Because
I'm reading the comments. Go ahead,
because
bro.
it says Dagger Squad Inc. If it didn't say that, you're
No,
out of this.
Dagger Squad. Where's Dagger Squad Inc. on the paper?
I just read it on the paper. I got it on the paper. I got it on the paper. I've seen two.
Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I don't see it, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But
You want me to show it to the people?
Travis,
I don't want to show it to the people.
I got it.
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, so that's I think where the problem is. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's where you just rectify that the best way you could, and don't, you know what I'm saying? You could put it on Travis. Travis took the bread, but then Travis fucked you up. You understand what I'm saying? Travis is fucking up your name, because if you're not a scammer and you didn't take money from people, which I'm not saying you are, but do you understand how the people will perceive that your name is on something where somebody didn't get a service, and now you're saying,
okay.
he gonna pay you back,
because
but my name is on it too.
At the end of the day, Dagger Squad shouldn't even have been on the paper.
That's what I'm saying
But
to you.
that's a whole other situation for a whole other time, because when you have, I wasn't on top of it, but I'm not going to blame anybody because I'm in charge anyway. But at the end of the day, my name should not have been on this paper. Period. Because I've never signed a contract for student loan. I've never signed one. I've never signed a contract.
So you understand. So now you get why people will be coming at you. Do you get it?
Right. No, it's not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. But if you reach out to me, if you notice in the email, he reached out to me because he knows I'm not involved with this. He said he's been contacting with Travis. Travis said he's going to give him a full refund. If Travis is the one that's contacting him and he refuses, then he brought me into the picture because I'm not involved with it. The only way I'm involved is because my name is on that piece of paper.
Facts.
And I've never signed a contract. I've never signed a contract.
Who sent him the paperwork? Because he's saying he has your text, and he's saying you sent him the paperwork. The Q Dog guy, which is England, aka.
Actually, no, I didn't. But what can I say now at this point? You know what, Q Dog, we rectify it and we'll deal with it properly, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
but
so
at the end of the day,
go ahead.
I'm not the one that. If he asked me to reach out to Travis to see what's going on, and Travis said, "Yo, I'm gonna do this," I didn't take it as nothing. You say you're gonna pay him $50 a week or whatever, you do it. Listen, bro, if I'm not involved with it at all, and you say you need to hear from him, and I'm hearing from the person, I'm just doing what you and the person you asked me to do. And if the person give me $50, I'm giving you the $50. I'm not involved with this. When I mean I'm not involved at all. Period.
But you are, because your name is on the paperwork.
I know that, but I've never signed a contract for any of these things.
So shouldn't you be mad at Travis?
I am.
All right, so shouldn't you want to fuck Travis up instead of fight Q Butter? You want to fight
Who
Q
said I want to
Butter?
fight you? No, I don't. Don't say that on the record. I was just joking. No, I don't want to fight you, but I have no
You
intentions
should
of
want
putting
to
my hands
fuck
on nobody.
Travis up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's a whole other situation.
You should, $50 to homie, and homie put in 1,500. But Garfield, could I say this to you? And I don't know how you gonna take this. The right thing to do to rectify yourself. You on my channel. I don't know about anybody else's channel, but everybody sees and hear this. The right thing for you to do, Garfield,
Hmm.
is you pay the homie back and let Travis pay you. I don't know if you
Hey,
could
listen,
financially do that.
listen,
I'm just
listen,
saying that would
listen,
be the right. That would probably be
listen.
the
Hey, if
best
that's
thing to
the
do.
right thing to do, I'm gonna do the right thing, brother. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If
Uh,
that's
uh,
the right thing to do, that's the right thing to do.
okay, so that's really it. Garfield, I really believe, not even believe. I know, like I said, me and you have had conversations off the record and on the record, whatever. And I don't really, I don't get no bad vibes from you. I don't get that you no, no foul dude. So I'm not gonna put nothing on your name like that. But we, like I said, we do make mistakes, and we can always rectify the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the best thing to do sometimes, rectify the mistakes in the streets. In the streets, if somebody give me money to do something and I say somebody else took the money from me, I owe them the money because I'm the party involved. So what happened to you was your name being on the paperwork do you right in everything. Unfortunately, if you didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? That's what fucked you up. So
Yeah,
Travis
yeah.
need a
But
kick in
listen,
the fucking ass.
but
This is what we
the
got for
thing,
Travis right here.
but
All right. Nah.
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, we've heard enough. So we have a dude who claimed that he had millions of dollars at one point. What's $1,500 to a millionaire? He says that the dude, his colleague, is a good guy, and that good guy is paying back $1,500 by installments of $50. Looks like a hustle to me. You propose a service, people go for it and send some money. When somebody sends $1,000, $1,500, and he realizes that he's being paid back by installments of $50, some of these people might just be like, you know what, man, I don't have time for this. Not everybody will chase to the last penny. Now, you've heard the saying, now you see it, now you don't. We kind of had that backwards. He was saying that he doesn't see the name of his company or whatever that is. But then at one point, it's like, okay, yeah, now I see it. The letter of complaint was nearly a year old. So it takes his colleague a year to pay back, and he's not even paying back in full. Some people called Brother Polite a scammer because they ordered some books and did not receive the books. And it was far from the $1,500 a month for the book. Now, other services were offered as well, but I'm talking about the books alone. And at the end, he goes, well, if that's the right thing to do, then I'm going to do it. If that's the right thing to do, he's not planning on doing jack. Now, what we're going to do now is go through the comments. That's going to be interesting. Zigzag Zig 7 wrote, "Good job, doggy. You exposed this dude without even trying." Lucy wrote, "Cut the check. Classic show, doggy. Respect." Now here, Mr. Zoe wrote, "Ça passé, Mr. Zoe. Qui j'envoyé, Mr. Zoe." He wrote, "His sister left him a couple millions? Lol, he's such a liar. Garfield is a scammer." And Betty Garfield replied, "Your hatred for me is evident, but why spend so much time on me? Am I that important?" As a matter of fact, that reminds me that when Doggy Diamonds told him, "Well, you know that's foul. You know that's effed up," Garfield laughed it off. Sleep with my third eye open wrote, "Customer service is just as important as the service you are providing. No matter how Garfield tried to explain it away, that's bad business. Funds and the return policies must be known upfront and fulfilled by the two business owner." I agree with the Doggy Diamonds. You got to take a L for poor business practices, but more importantly, give that brother back his money. Kwame Stevens wrote, "I got my respect for both Q and Garfield. My respect, I listen to both their channels. They need to unite. Garfield took a L on this one, but he can redeem himself by paying the brother. So redeem yourself." And Doggy Diamond, I will be donating soon, my brother. Bismillah Rabani wrote, "If I go to a store and return something because I did not like it, as long as I have the receipt and the item, they refund me all of the money spent on that return. They never give me some of the money back. They give me back, I'm sorry, they give back the total amount spent." Shaking my head. Oh, for those who will have the curiosity to check the link that I have shared. At the beginning, shortly after he claimed to have received millions of dollars, he said that he used to lend his credit. People used to borrow credit from him so they could buy houses. I wasn't aware of that. If you are aware of that, then feel free to expound on that in the comment section after this live stream. L. Miller Learn and Implement wrote, "When he said his sister left him a few million, I was done, lol. He tried to get my YouTube video pulled, proving his tuition for forgiveness loan was a scam." Borrowing Bars wrote, "If your man a scammer, you're a scammer. Garfield, this interview killed your career, bro." Marquis Dillinger wrote, "Has Garfield paid the man back yet? Can you do a quick follow-up video just saying if Garfield kept his word or not?" An Ingo Mind wrote, "Garfield should pay the guy and have Travis pay Garfield back." What we talking about wrote, "Let's replace the word scammer with deceiver." In Garfield's first opening statements, he claimed to have been left millions in an inheritance from his sister, which, if it's the guru he claims, should have placed him in a very well off financial position, which secondly means to help 500 to 600 fellow black people help themselves would have been righteous, but what he did was use the illiterate financial minds of his people to gain prosperity. Federal and state laws be damned, because why shouldn't I get paid? You should pay the right man, right? Thirdly, he used Senator Channel to promote his abilities to repair credit. And shout out to Doggy Diamond for, against his better judgment, give his email to show where this deceiver has done something wrong. When Dougie proved he did take funds and not deliver, he said, "Oh, it wasn't me, not my department." The real question that wasn't asked: did you, brother Garfield, receive a kickback for this referral? I suspect he did. Listen, here, people don't trust nothing coming from the conscious community. They only care to use your ignorance as their financial gain. And Batty Garfield, on his other account, wrote, "I never looked at it this. I never looked at it that way. I felt because the money never came directly to me. I'm not responsible. That's all. This will be corrected today." And he added that he helped over 1,000 people and never got a dime. Now, Coach Hector told Batty Garfield, "I pay money directly to you." Can you correct that as well? Knowing is half the battle, wrote, "I have 15 years of mortgage brokerage experience. What he described is called a straw buyer. It is illegal to do. You may have not known it at the time. I would not advise anyone to do it." G. Deb wrote, "The brother is owed interest and late fees, period. Garfield needs to pay the total amount and let Travis pay him $50 here and there when he gets the money." Brian Turner wrote, "His sister left him a couple of million? Yeah, that alone tells me something ain't right. Cleaning, credit flipping houses. Yeah, sounds like a scammer." And Batty Garfield replied, "Lord, me can't bother. He's taking everything. Whenever he doesn't know what to say, he's taking things like it's a joke. He's just laughing it off. We have 20 people online at this point. How many likes do we have? I've shared the invite link as usual. Only 4 likes. You're lucky. I've already played the video. Now I'm just going through the comments and that's it. You guys lucky. 4 likes is such a bad look. Mega Bills wrote, "Too many of these dudes got scamming associated with their name. They're full of S. I wouldn't pay these N words attention. I wouldn't donate a penny to any of their channels. Salute to you, dog." Why Wyland, the RD road, they got me too. Now, some comments are left by people who have already left comments, so I'm scrolling through them. Pow Now 777 wrote, "So more or less, Garfield is a scammer. Case closed." And of course, Garfield replies, "How?" And somebody else said, "They say by taking money up front and selling trade lines and selling out of date trade lines." And as usual, Batty Garfield replies, "Hilarious." It's one of his main things. Oh, snap. So I have to go back. You know what? I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna put case closed. Hmm. Doesn't show. Um. Oh, I see. I've got to go down. There it is. So now there it is. So that's where we were. And Mustin Maxwell wrote, Garfield, Jano, brother, this is not a good look. I almost invested in the student loan program too. The explanation about Travis was, as we say, shaky. This is the first time that I have been looking at you sideways, brother. You know, your explanation about Travis paying the dude back in pieces is downright insane. Um, Southside Road Garfield hate that he even did this show. Now, this is the individual who sent the email that was read live on air. Dougie Diamond started reading it, and Batty Garfield finished the reading. And he wrote, yeah, but you sent me the agreement. It was sent by you via your Dagger Squad email on June 1st, 2017. The agreement was with Dagger Squad and Solutionomics. Stop defecting. I'm glad that Dougie pointed out if your name, your company, is on the agreement sent by you, not Travis, you send $50 period, periodically. Come on with the BS. I sent the other emails to Dougie Diamonds as well. I hope he does a follow up show because you know you're not gonna pay me money in full. Southside replied, oh yeah, so he's trying to play us. And so Southside added, Garfield was so mad he wanted to fight Q Butter. Yolanda already wrote $500, no contract. Philly so wrote, at the end of the day, Garfield is a scammer because you refer someone when legit, therefore you are an accessory. And word paying me back in increments and gonna fly. Garfield does not care about his name or brand because if he had any integrity, he would have paid dude out of his pocket and told the dude who was providing the service that he now owes him. But since he didn't, it's so clear that's how real businessmen handle issues. We have 6 likes. Thanks for the additional 2 people, but it's better than nothing. We have 21 people online, by the way. We probably have some of Batty Garfield's groupie moderators, some idiots who just defend scammers, liars, uh, all sorts of foul individuals. Dwayne Haley wrote Dougie Diamonds. I don't have respect for Garfield, and you let his behind off the hook. George Weeks wrote, Damn Garfield, I was with you, but how can you justify this S? If you had honorable, if you was honorable, you will pay homie back his 1500 and get that 50 at a whoop from your man. You're wrong, Garfield. An Indingo, an Indingo mind. It's a wordplay actually. Definitely bad business practice. Can't talk about other people if your house is not clean. And I think this is probably one of the reason why he stopped talking about all this credit repair and all these services, and now he's focused on the debates and his book, who apparently was plagiarized. But I don't want to spend my lifetime checking all the foul activities coming from these dudes. But did I share the links? I forgot. But the guy who dealt with the plagiarism of Garfield is like kind of taking a lot of time to get to the point. Um, but everybody's free to go about it the way they want. Usually, we'll go straight to the point and elaborate, but some other people just elaborate for an hour or so, and then they will eventually get to the point. Nini Baby wrote Garfield is a scammer. If he wants his company to be in such good standing, he needs to pay the client and allow Travis to pay him back $50 here and there to save the rep of his no tax ID business, his no website, no business office, or proof of help from past clients. Y'all, he wears a sleep apnea mask to sleep. How can you trust him? If he legit, he would have insurance to cover his mishaps. So that's a good ending right there. That dude, Matty Garfield, claims to provide all these different services. Well, at one point he did. No website. We don't even know if he has anything registered. It's not mandatory to have an office, but no website. Just word of mouth. I'll provide that service. And a brother has spent $1,500. And years later, you haven't had a service. He hasn't received the service because you can see that this message was posted 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, let's go to the video and you will see that the video was uploaded 3 years ago. You see, stream 3 years ago. And you can go back, but the brother who complained mentioned 2017. So 3 years later, he still didn't have his money back. 3 years. How many other people went through this kind of scamming? There's a lot of people, for plenty of reasons, they don't want to deal with, social media, online. They have their reasons. So it's possible that many other people got scammed, but they did not want to address it so that it is discussed online. And some people are ashamed when they get scammed. They are or embarrassed, if you will, if you prefer to use the word embarrassed rather than ashamed. So that's just one example. There are probably many others, and it's real sad. He sends me the money, and I pay him $50 every now and then. Dougie Diamonds told him. Some people get shot over that in the streets. Anyway, that was a good 49 minutes. Stay safe, stay healthy. I don't argue, I state facts. If you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Try to do anything to hotel.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Millionaire classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Millionaire class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Millionaire lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the meta nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the meta nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medunetia classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medunetia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.